Hello, my YouTube family. It is Thursday, 4 down, one more to go. Um, there is such a thing as too much of a good thing, meaning that I've reached Thursday, and I think tomorrow she comes back. Dare I say it? Dare I say it? And don't mind him because he's just having a conversation with himself. I don't know if he has a conversation with himself when I'm not home. All I know is when I do finally get home, Tomcat is just, I don't know if he's telling me about his day, if he's upset about something. I really don't, I don't get it. But anyway, suffice it to say that tomorrow, when she does come back, it'll jolt up the place a little bit. Too much lackadaisical situations going on when the boss is away. I mean, it's bad enough when she's away for a day. A day, sometimes when she's away for a day, it's a wonderful thing. And I really, really thought, I'm not going to push it too much, but I really thought that the whole week without her there, it would be very relaxing. Well, there's so much as being too relaxed. Sometimes there is so much on the internet that you could research, that you could look for, that you could Facebook on, that you could, So tomorrow is Friday, which ramps up to Monday. So that means I won't be on my phone that much. And I'll be begging for days like today again. And tomorrow is Friday, which means I'm going to be working late. So people, if you don't see me, please don't be offended. Don't be mad. Don't be frustrated. Don't be, please. Because Nancy's trying to make some extra ducats. So be happy for me when I do work late on Fridays. Like I said, there are times I work late on Fridays and you still see me. So we shall see. I have to call my father today because I have to set him up for Saturday. We have to go see Mom. It's her. This is all I have to show you people. This is where the noise is coming from. My shoebox. Do you see what I'm talking about? And there are a pair of shoes. There we go. My life, people. I was saying something about my mom. I have to talk to Pop because Saturday we have to go see Mom. Now, I don't want the same situation to happen like last year where we postponed one Saturday, postponed another Saturday, postponed another. I would like to see her at the time that we're supposed to see her. The 11th, which is tomorrow, is the 11-year, 11, yeah, is the 11th year that she's been gone. So it's fitting that Saturday, now he's going cat crazy. It's fitting that we go see her on Saturday. Hopefully we can. And I think Saturday is going to be a wonderful weather. So I don't know what's going on with him. Look at him. Really? Oh, really? You want to do that in front of people? No shame in his game. Okay, so there's that. So I'm going to try to make this quick before I forget that I have to call Pop. Sometimes that does happen, people, because the memory is the first to go. Okay, so lips of the day on the Street Corner Hook of Shine. I overdid it with the gloss. Let us start off with the liner. It is Chanel Aqua Crayon in chocolate, lined. Filled is Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in the shade 671, and that is Mink. 671 Mink. That is Mink, a nude of sorts. And that is Mink, if you can even see it. Again, it's kind of, it falls under sort of like a pinky nude, but it's kind of a mixture because there is brown in there, as you can see by the shade. So it's like a rose brown-ish, nude-ish kind of a thing. And it does have its own sheen, but when you put it on your lips, it doesn't give you that sheen, like it doesn't look like that. So I had to top it off with my Urban Decay Clear, you know, Triple X Shine Clear, and I think I tended to overdo it after lunch because it's rather shiny. And this has a plumping sensation to it, like a minty feel to it, which I enjoy, but it's not, you know, it's not uncomfortable. So that is Lips of the Day. Did anybody see Basketball Wives Reunion Part 1 last night, people? I was kind of peeved because before anything even really happened, they gave you the behind the scenes of OG and, you know, the host telling her that the other girls feel uncomfortable, that you sit with them, so we're going to put you on a different set. And she was like, if I'm not sitting with them, I'm not sitting anywhere. She walked out, and so did Cece. So Cece and her both walked out. But like 10 minutes before the show was over, who comes back to the show? OG. Just OG. Cece didn't come with her. So next week, next Wednesday, will be the real meat and potatoes of the show. Because this I mean, they hyped this up with bits of part 2 and really not so much part 1. They had little itty bitty clips of part 1, but I mean, I'm sitting there going, well, when is the show going to start? Because they're showing you all of this behind the scenes stuff, and Jennifer was the first on set, and Jackie had an issue with where she was supposed to sit on the sofa, and Evelyn was supposed to sit. Evelyn was sitting where Jackie is supposed to sit, and when Shawnee told her, look, you're going to have to move because that's usually Jackie's seat, and Evelyn was like, well, now I'm really going to sit here. It was a whole lot about nothing. I'm like, when is the show going to actually start? It was nothing but a ramp up of behind the scenes of what was going on before the actual show started. I was like, we don't really need to see all of this nonsense. However, the behind the scenes did include, you know, the whole drama of OG and CC. But when OG came out with, I am a queen, they need to have me on the set because I'm going to tell my truth and all of this. When she came out with, I am a queen, I was like, who, boo-boo? Queen who? I didn't realize we had to genuflect in front of you. What? So, you know, some of that rumor mill of her thinking she all that in a bag of chips is probably right. I'm a queen and they need to have me there and I need to speak my truth. I'm okay with you speaking your truth, but sweetie pie, honey bunch, queen what? On whose planet? I mean, maybe that was all for show, because you know when cameras roll, people act differently. So maybe that was for show, because she and Cece did eventually walk out. But I bet you one thing, I bet you she didn't call Cece to let her know, oh, by the way, I'm going back on set. I'm going back on the show. Because they only showed you clips of her having issues with everybody else. And that will be part 2 for next Wednesday. So we shall see. But I am a queen. Queen of what? Queen of where? You know, I don't know. But if anybody else saw it last night, please hit me up. Let me know what you think. Because that was something. I'm just saying, people. I'm just saying. And of course, I went to Chicago with I DVR'd Chicago Med because it was against the Basketball Wives. So that's going to happen the same thing next week. I watched Chicago Fire and Chicago PD. And ladies and gentlemen, Nancy did not fall asleep this time. Thank you very much. I actually stayed awake for everything. I think the Basketball Wives had hyped me up because I was just sitting there all aghast with my mouth all agape because I am the queen. I'm still trying to find out she the queen of what? What you the queen of? Lady football? I don't understand. I don't get it. So there might be a little truth to her with the rumor mill of her, you know, thinking she all that in a bag of chips. And maybe Evelyn is right. Maybe they did hire a fan, because that's what Evelyn said. They hired a fan. She's got no real chops to be a basketball wife. Whether I agree or don't, I don't know. But she's showing me tendencies of, I'm just saying. Because Evelyn could be a little wacky. Jackie could be a little crazy cuckoo too. But she started that whole I'm a queen even before you got on the set, which is the reason why they said, we want you on a different set. And she was like, no, if I'm not going to sit with anybody. And I was on her side with that. What's she going to do? Actually throw punches while the interview is going on? Evelyn, you're the one that throws glasses. OG just screams at people when she's upset. She just raises her voice and she barks. Boo-boo. Apparently everybody, the census was in that everybody had an issue with her being on set. Everybody felt threatened. Give me a damn break. And, oh, by the way, there's news that Evelyn had a restraining order against OG or some she was trying to sue her for something, or a restraining order or something. The judge threw all of that garbage out the window. She was denied. You were denied. Come on. Come on, woman. Now Evelyn she's just constantly stirring. You're stirring the pot. If you just let it go, OG will go about her way, you go about your way, everybody will live their life. But you constantly, the both of them, constantly, let it go. The show is over. The season's over. Move on. If you want to hold on to this pent up, whatever the hell it is, this drama, hold it for next season. It'll be around. It'll be here before you know it. Hold it for next season. But I don't know. I don't know. And then she started with the whole, is it because I'm black? Is it because I'm darker than everybody else? That was a bit of a stretch. Okay? A bit of a stretch. Kristen is black. Malaysia is black. Jackie's black. Shawnee is light skin black. Jennifer is sort of semi-light skin black. Evelyn ain't black for shit. Let's just point that. But she's Afro, what is it? Afro-Rican? Afro what? She Afro what? Afro-Puerto Rican or something like that? I don't know. Afro-Dominican? She said she was something. I forgot what it was. Afro something. All of a sudden. I don't recall her describing herself like that before. And now all of a sudden, you Afro something? There's not an Afro on your head. So, you know what? You're black when you want to be black, when you think it's cool to be black. But other than that, I hear that she pretty much throws down the N-word every other word. That don't make you black, boo-boo. It makes you ignorant. It makes you look stupid. That's really what it makes you look. When you constantly saying the N-word, that's supposed to make you look tough, big and bad. Ooh. It just makes you look like a fool. Makes you look stupid, dumb as rocks. And that's not just for her. That's for anybody. I'm just throwing that out there. Because even though it's a word that I am not fond of, it doesn't boil my blood or anything of that nature. But I just look at people who throw that word out like it's nothing. You look stupid. You just do. You look so ignorant that personally, if like a guy tried to come up to me and started throwing out that word, keep it moving. And you could have been the nicest guy ever. But once you started throwing that word out, bye, boo-boo. Anyway, I digress. Oh, and there was a point where Jackie was sitting on the sofa, but then for some reason she got up and walked out, but then she came back. And then when they took a break, Shawnee walked out and the host was like, well, are you coming back? And she was like, I'm not sure. She came back. But both sides are right and both sides are wrong as far as I'm concerned. OG's right and OG's wrong. Shawnee and the rest of the clique are right and wrong. So now that we got that done and taken care of, can we keep it moving? So anyway, if anybody's watching Basketball Wives, hit me up down below. We'll discuss. I would love to hear your take on part one, if you can really call it a part one, because was it? Anyway, so that is it. That is all. Tonight is Thursday. I think The Good Doctor is on tonight. I like that show. Love it. The Good Doctor. I don't know what else is on. I'm sure something else is on, but it escapes me right now. I guess I'll talk about it tomorrow if I get on tomorrow. Friday is always up in the air, people. Just deal with it. Friday is always up in the air. Okay, so that is that. With that, upon that, this is Lips of the Day. If you are watching Basketball Wives, please hit me up down below. We can discuss or discuss amongst yourselves, and then I'll interject whatever I think in there, because I love to see my YouTube family have conversations. What? I haven't seen that in a while, but I hope to see that, present and future. I like to see when my YouTube family is just talking amongst each other, and there's one comment and the other one's commenting. Nothing nasty or anything like that. You're just having a conversation. And I like to just throw myself in there every now and then. That's right, I'm watching. Okay, so that is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day. Yes, Nancy actually did the whole foundation thing today. I did not do the powder face. I did the whole, you'll see when I write it up in the description box. You'll see. Everything. Okay, so I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think about this, and I will talk to you tomorrow, maybe, perhaps, hopefully, fingers crossed. If not, have an awesome weekend, and I will talk to you next week. But I hope to talk to you tomorrow, okay? I love you. Mwah. I gotta go call Pop now. Bye.